perfect 10? What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about some oily skin products. Now, I'm going to talk just today about primers and what I use and why I use them and how to use them. So as you saw in my skincare routine, that's what I would do the night before. I'm going to go out and have makeup on all day for the next day. So I will wash my face in the morning, go ahead and use a gel moisturizer, and then the next step would be the primers. Now, having oily skin, it's super hard to find a primer that works for you. And I know that because for years and years and years since I was wearing makeup since I was like 14 years old, I'd always have problems with my primer. No, not my primer, with my foundations moving. Back then, I really didn't know about primers. I was 14 years old, didn't really know too much about makeup, and I just went with whatever my friends were doing at the time. But as I grew older and I started to educate myself more in makeup, I realized that a lot of my acne probably was caused also by not only hormonal, but also by me putting just straight on products onto my face. So with that said, the three primers that I tend to use, where did that go? Because I just lost it. Well, okay then. Oh, here it is. Ha ha ha. So, the first primer out of the three that I use is the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refine Zone Treatment. Now, this one, you don't need a lot. I definitely just put 3 little drops on my fingers, rub together, and then I start from the center and rub outwards. So I start in the center because this is where I have the most oil. So that's where I want to smooth out that area, so I'm not pushing too much oil and just controlling the oil during the day. As I move the product away from the center of my face, it's kind of diffusing into the rest of my skin, so it does help with the rest of the oiliness, but I know that in this area I'm not as oily as the middle, if that makes sense. And then I would go ahead and apply my foundation, and then concealer, and then powder. Now, the other primer that I like to use is the Hourglass primer. This is the Hourglass Mineral Primer Veil. It is really silky smooth. It has a little top where you just kind of push down to squeeze it out. This is the smaller version. This is the travel size. It's about $22. The larger one I believe is like $55, $57, something like that. Works really well. This was actually given to me by one of my makeup besties. Her name is Ruthie, and I'll link down below her videos because she does tutorials as well and makeup reviews. But she turned me on to this. It is super expensive, so I was trying to find an alternative, and I found a dupe. So the dupe for it is the Angel Veil by NYX. Now, this is about $16. Sometimes you can get coupons from Ulta, or if there's like a sale at NYX themselves. I love to use this. It's silky smooth. I'll show you what that looks like. Looks like that. You really don't need a lot. Again, I do the same thing that I would do with the MAC one. I go ahead and put it in the center of my face and just blend it out. I know it's white. It's kind of scary, but as you rub it into the skin, you can see that it just disappears, which is great. And then you'll feel the skin. The skin feels really silky smooth, so you'll have like the smooth texture to put your foundation on. Now, you don't need a lot of this. Yes, I suggest putting a moisturizer underneath. I know having oily skin, people think that if they were to put oil on their skin, it makes it worse. It actually doesn't. It actually controls the oil. Oil attracts oil. Therefore, when it's together on the face, it kind of stops it. It kind of tells the face, hey, I already have enough oil, so I don't need any more for to be produced. Because that's what happens to me. If I don't use a moisturizer, all of a sudden I have a pool of oil on my face when I wake up, and it's because my skin's telling itself that it needs more. Now, this is going to sound really, really strange, but I once was told in a makeup class that you could use Monistat for the face as well, to prime. You shouldn't use it all the time, but if you know you're going to be out a whole day with your makeup and you're going to be out in the sun, you could use it. But again, they said don't use it every day. It's not really meant for the face, but you can use that as well. Another trick I use too before putting on moisturizer and my primer is I like to take a paper towel and I just kind of blot my face a little bit to get all the excess oil out too, if you don't have time to wash your face for whatever reason, but that helps as well. And yeah, so if you have any questions about how to prime the face a little bit better, well, I just did that, didn't I? Well, if you have any questions in general, just go ahead and comment down below, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye!
Honey, I'm a perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to